For those of you that don't know me, I'm Colin, and we've got Linda here today. How are you, Linda?
Good, thank you.
That's good. So we're here today to talk about this little patch here, LifeWave patch, stem cell reactivation patch, and it's helped myself and so many others. And Linda's going to share her story on how this stem cell reactivation patch has helped her. And we're not making any medical claims here. We're not allowed to, but we're going to just go off people's own stories, their own testimonies, what they're finding these things are doing for themselves. And if you resonate with them, with the story that's been told, and it's something you want to see happen in your life, just have a listen. All right. So, Linda, let us know what drew you to these patches and what sort of changes you've seen in your life.
So, what drew me to the patches was your testimony when I saw your on Facebook, and then I contacted you and went from there. But what made me get to the point was in February this year, I developed a new hip pain in the opposite hip, and it was traveling down to my knee, and I wasn't sleeping very well, no matter which side I slept on. And I thought, oh, I'm sick of this. I don't want to go back to the doctors. I don't want more tests. I already know what's wrong with me besides that. So I already had arthritis in the left hip at the back, bulging disc in my lower spine, two bulging discs in my neck, and two bursitis and capsulitis in my shoulders. So when the new pain developed in February in my other hip, that's when I started to get worried. And I used to play football with my grandsons, go on the trampoline, play chasey, hide and seek, all them kinds of things. And I found myself saying, I can't do that. Or my back's hurting, or my hip's hurting, or things like that. And that made me feel bad. Then I heard your testimony and I thought, I'm going to inquire about them, which I did. And then I got on them. And when I received them, I was a bit skeptical.
Mm.
And 9 hours later, no pain. And I was like, is it me? Am I creating this because I so want to be out of pain? And it's just gone on from there. And then I found I was sleeping better, um, deeper sleeps. My dreams did stop. But I just feel different. Moods have lifted, um, happier, and because you're not in pain, you feel happier anyway,
Yeah.
without having to take any painkillers. And as I said in the past, I love gardening. So I was always in the garden mowing, whippersnipping, getting my chainsaw out to chop down some branches. But when I did that before, I would be laid up for a couple of days with the pain, and either in my back or mainly in my shoulders from all this. And or I'd have to wear my back brace for a few days to support my spine and things like that. I've not had to do that since I've been on the patches. And now I go out and mow the lawn, whip a snip, do the chainsaw, wash my car. I can lift my arms above my head. I never could do that before because it
How
used
high
to
could you
hurt.
lift your arms before using the patches?
About only out to the side.
Yeah.
That was it.
And now you can
And
go everywhere.
yeah, and if they went any higher, it felt like they were going to snap.
Yeah.
Anyway, I haven't had any of that. And now I can play with the kids, and with just having a new granddaughter a week ago. It's
Mm.
like that was another thing I thought, she's going to be next. She's going to go, do this with me, do that with me. And I don't want to be saying I can't,
Yeah.
because I don't want to feel like I was feeling. And I was beginning to feel old, even though I'm 61, but I was feeling older than that.
Mm.
So that's what got me on them.
Yeah, it's amazing. Like, and so with the steps in the changes, how was it? You said in the first 9 hours, what was the big change then?
No pain, all gone,
All of it.
all of it.
That's amazing. Yeah.
And I couldn't believe it, because about a month before we, spoke about that, I'd actually gone to Bunnings and bought a plank of wood and some foam, and I put it under the cushions of my couch, and I put wood behind the cushions, so I was sat in an upright, straight position so that my spine, and I've still left that there because it feels, but yeah, no pain. I've not worn my back brace, anything.
How many weeks have you
Mm,
been using them now for?
9 weeks now.
And
And
yeah.
for the older generation out there, or baby boomers, when we get the lump on the back of our neck as we age, I've noticed for sure that that has started to go flat. And that's where I put my patch every single day.
Uh,
Mm.
what was happening there? Sorry.
When you get older, it starts to get like a little hump,
Yeah.
and you just think, oh, that's age, nothing you can do about it, blah, blah, blah.
Mm,
But since I've been wearing the patches, that's going down.
that's great.
So I don't know what's happening. That's exciting.
And it's amazing to think too that you're still so early in using the patches
Yeah.
to what's still to come,
Yes.
because your body needs time for the full healing process to happen. Yeah. Like your pain would have subsided really quick. This is my understanding from my own experience, and plus looking into a lot of things. The pain would have gone really quick, not because you healed like that, but the stem cells are reactivated. They've gone to the areas where there's inflammation, and it's brought the inflammation down, and that would
Yeah.
have dropped your pain straight down. And now
Yeah.
over time, as any injury is, it's not going to heal overnight. Over weeks, months, your body's just going to rejuvenate and heal, and you're going to feel younger and younger as time goes on. As
Yeah.
I'm
And
feeling too. Yeah.
the exciting part for me as well is that we know after, or it might even be happening now, that you get deep organ transformation as well.
Yep.
So that excites me.
Yeah.
Um, I'm not, I know there's been reports of people's hair growing quick, nails. Well, I never had a problem with that. Um, I was always cutting my nails every 2 weeks because they grow like wildfire, and they always have.
Yep.
Um, so that, uh, but I'm looking forward to all the other benefits that come along with it,
Yeah.
which they've done clinical trials on and
Yeah.
all that.
Well, like you're saying, along what you're saying, these, as they're rebooting our stem cells to get active again because they go dormant as we get older, it's also rebooting your collagen production. So,
Yeah,
like I used to take liquid collagen for my pain in my back and everything, and that worked reasonably well. But I don't use it anymore because these patches, I don't have to get collagen from an outside source now. This is making my body produce the collagen that it should on its own.
yeah, yeah.
So that's good for your joints, like if you're vain, for your skin, for a bit of vanity.
No one wants to get old.
No, that's right. So yeah, when you see these changes on the outside, it's got to make you think, what's that doing on the inside of you? Like for
Definitely.
myself, I've shared this in my testimony before, but on this subject, I was getting red flaky skin all there, all down this side of the nose, and it was all down here. I wasn't shaving close shaves anymore because I was getting red flaky skin. And I was taking a high quality liquid collagen for about over 3 years. And I had
Mm.
this red flakiness going for about a year. I was getting worried. I was about to go to the dermatologist or skin specialist to make sure it's not something more serious, especially down the nose and everything. And after starting the patches, even though I didn't start these for this reason, I started it for my chronic pain and everything. But 3 days using these, all of that cleared up.
Yeah.
I think that's
Yeah.
just amazing on its own. Yeah.
Yeah. It's funny because I had, for years and years, I had a little lump under my skin on this cheek. And after 3 days, that was flat.
Yeah.
And I thought, oh, wow, that's cool. And like I said, I had the cataract removed last year in this eye.
Yeah.
I've still got one in this eye. So I'm waiting to the 90-day mark before I go for an eye test to see if I can get actual real evidence that that's improved.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Because I've seen testimonials about that. So I'm excited for that.
Yeah.
The whole thing's exciting,
Yes.
you know, the
Oh,
whole
definitely.
thing about it. And I've delved into all of David's videos and I've wrote notes and I've learned a lot, kept a diary
For
and
those of
other
you that don't know
people.
who David is the inventor of the patches. Yeah.
Yes, David Schmidt.
Yeah.
And yes, and it's exciting.
Yeah, definitely. And I know just like yourself, just like myself, you have also, because you're getting all these amazing results, you've been sharing it with people and you're getting some pretty
Yes.
good feedback from those people too. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like you're
And
seeing
they're
in your
loving it
circle.
too.
Sorry.
They're loving it too.
Yeah. 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 No, it's
So
life
many
changing.
benefits.
Yeah,
Many
definitely.
benefits for the young and the old.
Oh yeah. If
Yeah.
you can get onto this before something serious happens, prevention's better than cure. But at
Yeah.
least we've got something that does help kickstart our bodies into that healing process, like when we were young and when we bounced back, when we hurt ourselves and you just shrugged it off. You healed in no time. But as we get
Yeah.
older, that slows down, and these patches are kickstarting all that into gear again, which is great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the other thing, my friend that's on them, she's had good results. And I said to her, when you take yours off your dog, which she has been doing, and she's
On a
got
dog.
like yeah. So
Yeah.
when she takes hers off at night, she puts it on the dog. And we took the dog down to the beach the other week. And usually she has to help him into the vehicle. But after about 3 or 4 days of wearing the patches overnight, she's jumping in on her own now.
That's
So I've even
amazing.
seen that in the dog.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
And I wish they'd have been around when my dog was still alive.
yeah, yeah.
Mm.
I've actually got someone that's an animal rescuer, and she's buying them specific for animals.
Yeah.
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 So we're seeing
And the
we're going to
dogs
get
don't
some.
know. Yeah, they don't act. They can't act,
No, they
you
don't have a
know.
placebo effect going or anything like that. They don't even
No.
know you're stuck under their collar. Yeah,
Well, my friend's dog, it's a little fat staffy,
yeah,
so they don't have long fur.
yeah.
So we were able to stick it on her belly
Oh,
and it
yeah,
stays there.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, very good. Oh, thanks for sharing, Linda, and we hope whoever watches this video sees what is possible with these patches, because we're just seeing all around us people having these dramatic, amazing, life-changing healings and getting rid of pain, which is very life debilitating when you're in chronic pain 24/7. Your thinking space narrows. As you were sharing, Linda, if you want to be able to be active with kids or grandkids, I was in that position too, where I was always telling my kids,
Mm.
no, I can't, no, I can't. Now
Yeah.
I'm doing things that I haven't done in nearly 15 years because my injury
Yeah.
goes back 14 years ago. And so, yeah, if you want to get your life back too, just if you're seeing this through Linda, get in touch with Linda and she can help you get these at wholesale prices. Otherwise, you're paying 50% more at retail price. So who wants to do that? So go see Linda, or if you see this through my channel, come and see me. Or if someone else is sharing it with you, just go back to them, because obviously they're sharing it with you because they've got onto them, and they can help you do the same and get them at wholesale price. So
Yeah.
thanks, Linda, again for sharing. And that's the whole idea with this. It's not trying to sell things to anyone or anything like that. It's just sharing your own experience and sharing it with other people, because it's going to benefit them so much. And this has only been available in Australia for less than a year, and it's just growing like wildfire. People are jumping on board because they're seeing testimonies like Linda's and my own and many people, and want this for themselves. So, all right, thanks, Linda.
Okay, thank you.
See ya.
See ya.